Well, Storm Team 8 warned us this was coming, a big return to winter weather.
Yeah, the drop in temperatures is bringing us lake effect snow once again, and it's piling up. It's also making a mess out on the roads.
And that includes a multi-car and multi-semi-truck pileup on I-94 near Paw Paw. And we have been on top of this breaking news since early this afternoon.
It all started around 1:30, and it's tied up that interstate for hours. One semi-driver has serious injuries tonight.
And we have team coverage tonight, beginning with 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson, who is live in Paw Paw right now. Danny?
Yeah, Marley and Brian, they reopened one lane of westbound I-94 within the past hour or so, just right before our 5 o'clock report. Before that, this exit ramp behind me was completely backed up. You can see it's actually starting to get a little bit more backed up just as we've been standing here over the past few minutes. That line of traffic earlier was actually going all the way through the city of Paw Paw, and it was all because of that accident that you guys were talking about, one which we're told could have been much, much worse.
Considering the circumstances out here, we're pretty lucky.
Circumstances like highway speeds, already backed up traffic from earlier accidents on westbound I-94, and whiteout conditions. Circumstances which led to this: 9 semis and about a dozen other vehicles crashing into one another and to guard wires this afternoon, destroying vehicles and seriously injuring the driver of one of those semis. That happened after his cab broke free and rolled over.
We had traffic just basically come to a stop and nobody could see. We had multiple semi-trucks, approximately 9 semi-trucks, and maybe another 10, 12 cars. They all piled into each other. It was just a basic mess that all occurred at one time.
Few minutes that we have been standing here, the traffic on westbound I-94 has significantly slowed again. You can see that this exit ramp is backing up significantly once again. So as we've said, they've been trying to clean up this big accident that we've been telling you guys about, but you have to really drive very carefully out here, because part of what caused that big accident that we've been talking about today was earlier crashes on westbound 94 that caused traffic to slow down. People are still going quickly. Once they see the backup on the highway, they just can't stop, and they end up running into someone else. So if you are planning on heading out tonight, do please be careful. Now, we do not have an update on that driver who was seriously injured. We do plan to stay on top of this story all night and bring you just the latest updates as soon as we get them. Live in Paw Paw, Danny Carlson, 24-hour News 8.
It does look nasty out there. Thanks, Danny. We want to go live now to 24-hour News 8's Ryan Takeo, who continues our team coverage tonight near Matawan. Ryan?
Hi, Marley. You heard Danny tell you right there and show you a little bit of a backup that was going on in Paw Paw. We are 6 miles away from Paw Paw in Matawan, and this is where there was quite a backup earlier today. But now it seems like since they opened that one lane on I-94 westbound, that has diminished, at least here. You might have a little bit of a squeeze over near the Paw Paw area. Going to show you some video right now from Matawan Tow Truck Company. They said that they had 2 cars that were involved in the wreck. They don't believe that either of the drivers were seriously hurt, and we are checking on that. One of the tow truck drivers told us about what he saw at the crash site.
It was just it was white out, and everybody stopped at once, you know, and then all of a sudden nobody could stop because they were going too fast, and by that time it was too late. Typical Michigan winter that we haven't had in a long time.
At 6:30, State Police expect to open both lanes of westbound 94 near Paw Paw. Within the last hour or so, I talked to one of the drivers involved in this crash, one of the driver's fathers, who said that his daughter was not physically hurt, but she was shaken up, and he wanted to praise State Police, who were going car to car, making sure that people, whether or not they were injured, that they stayed in their car. And also, he was thankful that the State Police trooper helped calm his daughter down. We're live in Van Buren County. I'm Ryan Takeo, 24-hour News 8.